Hey everybody, Tony D and Little Joan here. Join us live for the debate tonight. We are going to stream it. Now, we can't show you the debate because YouTube will flag us, but what I do is I play it on my phone here, just out of camera reach, so you can hear the audio and kind of follow along. And, you follow along at home with the sound off, maybe. You could hear it on mine. I'm going to watch it on C-SPAN, the C-SPAN feed. I think that's the most neutral one you can get, despite what was it, Steve Scully being exposed as a kind of what's the name, a cheater, sort of a potential cheater, I should say. Um, but let's get in. Joan, shut up. Oh, jeez, you're starting already. We haven't even started the stream, and you're starting. You're starting your antics. Your antics. Your antics, little dog. Okay, just sit here. Just sit. Can you sit? All right, good. Um, but I wanted to talk to you briefly about the update on Hunter Biden. Here, come over here. Pain in the neck. Here's another article from the Post. I mean, it just keeps dropping and dropping all this stuff. It's impossible to keep up. Jill Biden says Americans don't want to hear about Hunter and Joe's deals. Yes, we do. I'm American and I want to hear about it. And just about every YouTuber I know wants to hear about it. Just about everybody who watches YouTube or cares about this country. So, Jill, I realize you've lived a very fancy lifestyle up until now, and you get to go on The View, and you get to speak for your husband, whose brain is probably melting in his skull. But that's coming to an end. So, your best move is probably to divorce Joe while he's got lots of money. Yeah. If you divorce him now, you could, get a bunch of the money, while he's spiraling down and whatever, I know what the plan is, though. I think I know what the plan is. This is my guess. This is all my opinion, but this is what I think the plan is. The plan is if Joe's caught, you're going to take him to the doctors, and he's just going to be declared non compos mentis. He's going to be, his brain's completely gone. I mean, geez, was all this evidence. And then suddenly it'll be like Joe will start kicking it up a little bit, playing it up. Oh, where am I? And then, that way he can't go to jail. I mean, I don't really know how long, no offense, your husband has. He's 78, and I mean, if he has dementia now or the beginnings of it, you know, what's he going to be like in 5 years? I mean, 10 years. I mean, I can't imagine it'll be good. He's got some other health issues too. So that's the way I see your move. You just say, oh, he's crazy. He can't be held responsible now. There's no point in putting him in jail. And then you cut some sort of deal with the government, and hopefully they don't take away your millions of dollars. But really, you should sell that giant mansion. Get out of there. It's a bit ostentatious, I think. Um, but look, the emails are solid. I mean, you've got Hunter's laptop, totally confirmed. He signed the receipt, which is why the guy with the Mac or the guy with the computer was able to keep it and open it and find all these files. You got your son there smoking crack, hanging out with minors, and it's bad. I mean, that alone, really, we have to call into question your mothering a bit. He's gone down a very dark path, and obviously he's in a lot of pain. And I think you should really be thinking of your son. This can't be good for your son. This can't be good for his kids. No, really his kids. I mean, I think your son is probably a lost cause at this point. I think your son's going to go to jail. I think you'll be lucky if he doesn't. I mean, he's got a very serious drug problem, and what I know about people with that serious drug problems, they're very self-destructive. Essentially, they're slowly killing themselves. Something like this could push them right over the edge. I think you really should be thinking about your family and stop thinking. You should be telling your husband, "Don't run, get out of this, or just coast to the end. Let Trump win." You know, can't possibly believe that your husband would be president for more than a day at this point. Nobody would tolerate it. And it looks like Kamala's got her grubby mitts on this too. That's the latest thing that dropped. That she may have been mentioned as someone who is involved with. Oh, did I tuck that one down? I think I did. Fox News. Tim Pool's covering it, of course. Fox News has an article, and Kamala has been named, along with certain other Democrats, as someone to contact about the Biden's ventures. And why are you guys doing all these ventures? Your husband was in politics for 47 years straight. So I don't see why he should be doing all these ventures, quite frankly. I mean, we all know the deal. He wanted to make a little money, but he got greedy. He just got greedy. And he worked with China. Look, I almost understand the Ukraine. Giving them $1 billion was a waste of money anyway. Okay, skim a little bit off the top. Give them a kickback, whatever. Fine. But China? These people are pretty bad. I mean, the Ukrainians, don't get me wrong, they got a lot of problems too, including a neo-Nazi problem. Yeah. But the Chinese, they're 1,000 times worse because they have actual power. The Ukrainians are nothing. Ukrainians are a third-rate country at best. The Chinese are a real threat. And your husband and your son, according to this evidence, had dealings with them. We're going into business with them and trading on the vice presidency. That's not yours to trade. No, it's not yours to trade. Trump had his money. He had his money coming into this. You know, he could buy and sell the two of you. You're worth what, about $17 million? That's like a rounding error for Trump. He should just give you both $30 million and send you on your way. But quite frankly, you don't deserve that. And let's be honest, you're no, ignorant waif in this. I'm sure you know things. I'm sure you do. And I'm sure you're very worried and concerned about your family and whatnot. But just like everybody else, people rationalize. And Joe rationalized. And Joe is the one who's dragged you down, unfortunately. He's the one who's at the center of all this. And he's got his brother involved. He's got your son involved. Probably had Beau involved at one point. Certainly he was being lined up to be the next senator and or presidential contender. But now, I mean, too much. Hunter's destroyed you, in my view. Hunter's antics go beyond the pale. No one is going to forgive him for that. And your only recourse, in my view, at this point, is to just withdraw from public life and hope Trump leaves you alone. So you can keep doing all the counterattacks you want, but this is just going to get worse. And I'll make my prediction right here. We haven't seen the biggest bomb yet. And I yes, doggy, a big bomb. A big bomb. I think the ultimate revelation, because now the recent one is like, oh, these other Democrats are involved. I think the final revelation will be that Barack Obama knew the entire time. And he was in on it, and maybe he even got a little money. That's going to be the big drop. That's going to be like kablamo. Because Obama's now out challenging Trump in his own speeches, trying to stump for Biden. It's going to be, the ultimate bombshell. Once they reveal, I think, just my speculation, that Obama's in it too. Because I find it hard to believe that the President of the United States can't make one phone call. Where the hell is Biden? Where the hell is he? Can you tell me where Biden is and what he's doing right now? Oh, yes, sir. He's in the Ukraine. Threatening them. Because they're investigating his son. Oh, Jesus. All right. Well, let's just pretend I didn't know. We have plausible deniability? Yes, sir. Okay, then. Yeah, that's what I think happened. So, My advice to you, Jill, get your ducks in a row. Because Trump is coming. AG Barr is coming. And you guys have been playing at this game too long. You could have tapped out, probably retired nicely. No one would have come back and said, "Oh, you stole all this money." They got $17 million. Just let them go. No, you had to get greedy. You had to get greedy. You had to run for president and go for the big score. It's too much. Too much. And we're going to see some of that in the debate tonight. Trump, if he's got any sense whatsoever, he'll be mentioning the New York Post in every other breath. So, watch us on the live stream if I can get Joan to sit here. And we will stream it, baby. Also, apologies to BitChute. I still can't figure out how to get the live stream over there. See you soon.